Captain saw birds circling the ship, but the reason shocked everyone. For 8 years, Captain Richard sailed the same route across the ocean. He enjoyed his job and liked meeting people on those long cruises. That morning seemed totally normal until a group of birds appeared. The birds didn't fly above the ship. They circled low near the water, always staying on the right side. Richard thought they were just looking for food, but these birds didn't leave. They flew in tight circles, as if trying to lead the ship. Richard turned the ship west toward deeper water. Right then, alarms started to sound. Thick smoke rose from below deck. Flames burst from a vent and passengers began to scream. The crew rushed to control the panic. Richard tried to call for help, but no one answered. The birds stayed close to the same side of the ship, flying faster. Richard felt something was wrong. He realized they weren't chasing the ship. They were trying to stop it. But what happened next shocked everyone. Before we start our story, let us know in the comments where you're watching from and what time you found this video. After waiting a long time, the Coast Guard finally responded. They said the nearest port was too far to reach, but there was a small private dock nearby. It wasn't made for big ships, but it was their only choice. Without wasting a second, Captain Richard quickly turned the ship toward the dock. But just when he thought things were looking up, another problem appeared. The ship was losing fuel quickly. The fuel gauge dropped lower and lower. Captain Richard turned to his co-captain, Thomas, and quietly said they wouldn't make it. Thomas nodded, his face pale. They both knew it was true. While the fire continued burning below deck and black smoke filled the air, Captain Richard looked ahead and saw a wide river mouth leading inland. The water was shallow but calm. Maybe they could run the ship aground there and save everyone. Richard decided to change course again and told the passengers to hold on tight. Thomas closed his eyes and whispered a prayer, hoping they would make it through this. The ship hit a sandbar with a hard crash. Captain Richard was thrown forward and lost consciousness. When he woke up, the ship was half underwater, but it wasn't sinking. The crew worked quickly to get the passengers into lifeboats. They all reached the shore safely and rescue teams arrived soon after. Everyone was scared, but they were safe. Weeks later, the truth came out. The fire wasn't caused by the birds. It started because a small bolt had been missed during engine maintenance. The bolt hit metal and caused sparks. Those sparks led to the fire. The birds had seen the danger before anyone else. They weren't following the ship to attack it. They were trying to save it. Every time Captain Richard tried to steer the ship toward danger, the birds tried to stop him. They were warning him of the fire. Captain Richard thought about that day for a long time. He kept sailing the same ocean, but from that day on, he never ignored the signs around him. He realized the birds weren't trying to hurt him. They had been trying to help. He became more careful, paying attention to every warning from nature, knowing that sometimes it's nature itself that tries to save us. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss any of our upcoming stories.